All right, folks, I'm here at Central Park. It's a beautiful day, and right now it's kind of calm and serene, but it's going to get really busy very soon. Who am I here with?
You're here with Lori Harris. I'm the president of the Shelter's Right Hand.
And there's going to be a huge event here coming up, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But I wanted to talk to you about the Shelter's Right Hand organization. What can you tell me about it? When did it start?
The Shelter's Right Hand started in May of 1982. We were started as the fundraising auxiliary to the Women and Children's Crisis Shelter, which actually got started in 1977. So, an agency that is trying to provide a critical service, it's hard for them to fundraise. And so, there was a group of women that saw the need, and we have continued on that tradition.
Well, it's a fantastic organization. I learned a little bit about it not too long ago. I often go to the thrift store, but tell me a little bit about the beginnings and how. Obviously, you told me when it started, but what does the organization provide to people in need?
So, our organization is really providing funds for the Women and Children's Crisis Shelter. That is our whole purpose for being. Through our fundraising efforts, our walk that is coming up on April 20th, as well as our thrift shop. Everything that we sell at the thrift shop, net sales after we pay our expenses, all of that money is gifted to the Women and Children's Crisis Shelter to support their organization. That is our whole purpose for existence. We've had the thrift shop for 42 years. But in the beginning, before we started the walk as our main fundraising event, we used to do those chicken dinners or lunches. They're successful for a while. They did fashion shows, I think, using the clothes from the thrift shop. And then one year, somebody came up with the idea to have a walk, and so we have continued that for 28 years.
It's such a great way to kind of bring the community into the fold, and it's powerful to see so many people walking for this event. And as I learned not too long ago, everybody's a volunteer.
Everybody's a volunteer.
Yeah.
Everybody that helps us out on walk day are volunteers, and our thrift shop is managed and staffed by volunteers.
So that's even more important for you to raise the money and keep this ball rolling because
Absolutely.
it's such a fantastic resource here in the community of Whittier.
Yep.
I appreciate you taking the time,
Thank
and we're going to
you.
learn a little bit more about this walk. I just wanted to thank you, though, for coming on.
Oh, thank you so much, Bobby, for inviting us to be on my Whittier.
Great to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Okay, who am I here with?
Tony Saucedo,
Tony, how long have you been with the Shelter's Right Hand?
18 years.
18 years.
I've
of
been
service.
volunteering for 18 years doing the design for the t-shirts and marketing.
Well, thank you for that. That is amazing. Now, we wanted to take a moment and discuss the awareness of domestic violence and how important that is to put that out there and let people know that the Shelter's Right Hand does provide a great and valuable resource for them. How does that incorporate? How does one get involved?
Well, a good way to get involved is to go to our website, sheltersrighthand.org, and it's right there. You can just sign up to volunteer. The walk is a big thing. We have our board, and as the thrift shop is 100% volunteer driven. So there's a lot of volunteering that could be done. The thing with the walk is that it's providing awareness out to the community because domestic violence is one of those things that is hush hush.
Mm-hmm.
And at the walk, we try to make it a fun walk about a serious subject.
Right.
So everybody's having a great time. There's food, there's community, and everything else. We're going through the beautiful houses, historic houses in Uptown. But then again, within the walkers, you'll see t-shirts of family members that were victims of domestic violence. So it brings that awareness. So maybe somebody does come to the walk that's in that serious situation. There's the hotline. So the walk raises money, but it also raises awareness, and that's the purpose of this particular walk.
Yeah, and if there's anybody out there watching this video and you want to attend the walk, we're going to have the links in the description. You can also follow Shelters Right Hand on Instagram.
Right. Well, we raise the money for the Women's and Children's Crisis Shelter, and that's WCCS. And there's a link on our website that'll take you to their
Hmm.
website with the hotline numbers and everything else. So we raise the money, they do the
They
work.
take care of that.
Hmm.
So there, you guys are essentially the engine, the engine that's keeping this thing going. You're
Right.
getting that money, and it's going directly to that resource, and they're using that for so many different things
Right.
and helping people every day.
Right. And we've really grown in the last 10 years. It's amazing. Sponsors are wonderful. If anybody wants to be a sponsor, go to our website, send us an email. We'd love it. They depend on the money every year.
Hmm.
So we've gone from, I remember I took a photo of us donating 75,000 maybe 10, 12 years ago to we did 300,000 last year.
Wow, that's
And we're
incredible.
a small group, very small group of 100% volunteers.
Small group making big things happen. So I like that. Thank you for taking the time. We're going to learn a little bit more about the walk, and I appreciate it.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank
Thanks.
you. Okay, guys, I'm here for Act 3. And who am I here with?
My name is Monica Piedra.
And how long have you been with the organization, and what's your role?
I've been with the organization for 8 years, and my role is a volunteer. I started as a volunteer and now involved with the board, and this year serving as chair of the walk.
Okay, so the walk. Let's get into the walk now. Now it's really quiet here at the park today, and so it's not going to be that way on the walk. How many people were here last year on the walk?
Hundreds of people were here participating, making a difference.
That's fantastic. So it's going to be buzzing with people and a lot of good energy. And so take me through a typical day of the walk. Now, what happens? When does it start up, and what happens in the morning? And
So it happens in the morning, and it's like you said, it's super quiet here. And we start when it's still dark. Uh, we have volunteers that arrive as early as about 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. to help set up, and there is a lot of community effort. We have approximately about 100 volunteers that help set up, and we also have volunteers that help to tear down.
so on that day, are there vendors? Are there tents? Are there any kind of information areas? What's happening in the park that day?
Yes, that's an opportunity that we open up to our sponsors. They're definitely welcome to have an opportunity to have a table so that they can also share about the services that they offer. And there is a lot of that going on. We also have a table for raffle prices, which is one of our biggest thing. Everybody has an opportunity with a purchase of a registration. They receive one raffle ticket for an opportunity to win a raffle prize. And the raffle prizes are collected and gathered from the vendors or merchants throughout the entire community.
So, like you said, a lot of fun for a serious subject, but a lot of levity, a lot of good times, and a lot of community. So, once again, is there sponsorship availability?
Absolutely. We receive sponsorship throughout the year, so don't wait for the walk day to approach. Uh, Go to our website, sheltersrighthand.org, and you'll be able to connect with uh, one of our people so that you will definitely get more information on that.
And how much does it cost to register for the walk?
So before the price goes up, the adult price is $35 and students are $22. And yeah, that's the price.
I think that's a great price because just for what the Shelters Right Hand means to the community and how much it helps, you could easily come down there for $35 and do your part as part of the Whittier community and do some good that day. Yeah. So do you see that? Is it a lot of Whittier? Obviously, a lot of Whittier people. Do people come from other areas to do the walk?
So I handle the registrations, the online registrations, and I have seen some people come from Montebello, Pico Rivera, Alhambra, La Habra, um, different surrounding areas. And it's not just, I mean, I have people coming from Pomona as well. So, people just want to make a difference and they're willing to go that extra mile.
Yeah, so uh, give us the dates one more time.
The walk will be on Saturday, April 20th this year. And please be early. Registration opens at 6:30. And we do warm-ups at 7:30 a.m. So it's important that you're here at 7:30 so you get to hear all the announcements and you get to do the warm-ups with dance aerobics. And we start the walk promptly at 8 a.m.
All right, so you heard it here. We're going to have all the information in the description. You could also follow them on Instagram. We'll put that down below. And thank you. Thank you for taking the time and letting Whittier know what is going on and how to be a part of this great event. It was an amazing afternoon spending time with these amazing women and volunteers. I hope that you will register for this walk and make a difference in our community. All right, guys, so there you go. We have all three of them here now, and we learned so much about the walk, so I hope that you can make it. Now, one last thing, medals and t-shirts, who gets those?
Pre-registered walkers get those.
Okay, so pre-register if you want to get that medal and t-shirt, exclusive t-shirt. You want to make sure and pre-register for that. You will not be able to get that if you don't do that and just show up and expect a medal and t-shirt. So just wanted to drop that in. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to visit with me and tell everybody else about what's going on, okay?
Thanks,
Thank
Bobby.
you.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Bobby.
it.
Thank you for watching that video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that I will see you at the walk. Please pre-register as soon as possible. Thank you.